Hello and welcome to a new video. Today I would like to show you a new widget we released yesterday, and this is about heat maps. So it works for both devices and workspace dashboards. Let's go into one of those devices here. This is a weather station in Berlin. To access the new widget, enable the edit mode of our dashboard editor and then click on Add Widget. You can see at the bottom there's a new widget called Heatmap. Click on that and then you see the configuration. First of all, like with all widgets, you can give a title for it and then also various kinds of translations. On data, now you need to select the data sources. This is a device dashboard, so we are going to select, for example, the temperature, but then also additional fields like the maximum temperature and the minimum temperature. 3 fields in here. Let's click on Save and just add this to the top row. So this is how it looks. And now let's go ahead and configure this a little bit. So we can see there's now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. If you want to change the amount of data shown on this heatmap widget, let's go into configuration again, click on time frame. Right now we support hourly and daily. So if I click on hourly, each cell represents an hour. And if I click on daily, each cell in the heat map represents a day. And in appearance, we can define the amount of cells. So right now we're still in the daily time frame view. So let's set this to, for example, 14 days. We can save it and we can see now these are the 14 days. These devices here I'm using for demonstration just store the last 7 days. So this is why these cells are empty. Let's go back into appearance once more. What you also can do here, you can switch between the cell sizes. This is the small one, which is probably better when you have a lot of data. So we could use that for hourly, for example, and then like lots of like 31 hours, and then you can see them basically. Right now in the small mode, you don't see any values directly. So now it's just all of them are gray cells. Let's go into the edit mode once more, appearance, and you can see that there's also a colorization. We can define custom values here. Let's define -10, 15, and 35. So 35 is really warm, 15 is like green, and this is like blue because it's cold. Let's turn this to 10 and this to 25. Looks a bit better then. Let's save it and we can see the colorization actually changing. If I go back into appearance, cell size to normal, and then last 7 days because of just 7 days of data storage, we can see actually the temperatures for the last 7 days. As I mentioned before, this also works for workspace dashboards. Let's go in one. This is a weather map of the current weather conditions here. Let's use that one here to add another heat map. Again, configuring it by adding devices. So now I added a couple of different kinds of cities. We can see them all. Let's tweak the settings a little bit. I still want 7 days of temperatures. I want the normal cell size and also the daily time frame. And then let's add a colorization. And now you can see the heat map in action with different kinds of sensor devices. And here we are using weather stations in Athens, Barcelona, Berlin, Milan, Seville, Marrakesh, and so on. So you can see the different kinds of temperatures in a heat map. That's it for the new Heatmap widget. It's available on production. You can test it out right now. And if you have any questions or comments or feedback, please share. And we really like to hear your opinions. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.